Namaste, this is Animesh Pandey, and post-COVID, the Indian film industry has been grappling with its fair share of struggles, and one of the biggest losers in this scenario has been the distributors. As the industry attempts to bounce back, it is crucial to address the issues plaguing the distribution and the exhibition sector, the real game changers in the industry of cinema. Recent comments by veteran actor Naseeruddin Shah blaming distributors and exhibitors for the industry's current woes have sparked a fiery debate. But let's delve deeper into the reality faced by distributors and understand why the situation demands a serious revamp. In a recent seminar organized by the Film Heritage Foundation, Naseeruddin Shah criticized the Indian film industry for its lackluster performance. While acknowledging the industry's challenges, he solely placed the blame on the distributors and the exhibitors, stating that they ate a lion's share of the revenues. This unnuanced accusation did not sit well with the distributors, who are already struggling to survive in an industry resistant to change. Film exhibitor and trade analyst Akshay Rathi expressed his anguish over Naseeruddin Shah's caustic remarks, defending the distributors and pointing out the harsh realities they face. The success ratio of films released in cinema, according to his tweet, is often subpar, with the majority failing to draw enough audiences to cover operational expenses. The occasional blockbusters may rake in profits, but it hardly compensates for the weeks of playing or flop or underperforming films. Distributors shoulder the financial burden and risk when they acquire films for theatrical release. Take for instance the movie Kisi Ka Bhai Kisi Ki Jaan, which incurred a loss of over 30 crores despite being a high-budget production. Now, producers and star actors may secure themselves through satellite rights and OTT deals, but it's the distributors who bear the brunt when a film fails to perform at the box office. Naseeruddin Shah's remarks dismiss the hard work and dedication of distributors and exhibitors whose efforts ensure that cinemas run smoothly. Cinema managers, projectionists, ushers, canteen staff, housekeeping teams, and distribution agents, according to Akshay Rathi, rely on these very films for their livelihoods. Disparaging their contributions as leech-like is unfair and only highlights the divide between the content creators and the distribution sector. Also, it isn't the actor who have to face the ultimate brunt of losses, but the distributors who have to bear this nonsense. Who can forget the disaster that Brahmastra was? That movie was frankly not even worth a week of the theatrical run. But distributors were forced to run it in order to satiate the ego of people like Karan Johar. It was another matter that the domestic collections were still not enough to make up for the colossal disaster that this movie was. COVID has significantly impacted theatre revenue, and in the first 6 months of the year, the Hindi film industry's cumulative box office collection stood at a meager $210 million. In contrast, the cumulative box office collection for Indian cinema, including regional films, was $590 million, showing a 15% decline from the previous year. It is crucial to acknowledge the growing potential of regional films in the pan-India segment and involve distributors in the decision-making process. The industry must confront the bitter truth that Hindi filmmakers have failed to evolve with the changing times. Audiences are turning to South Indian films increasingly due to their delivering successful stories and innovative concepts. Bollywood must adapt and embrace change, and this can only happen if distributors who have a better understanding of ground realities are actively involved in shaping the industry's future. Blaming distributors and exhibitors for Bollywood struggles is a gross oversimplification of a complex issue. The distribution sector faces immense challenges and financial risks in an industry that demands innovation and adaptability at a constant rate. The recent comments by Naseeruddin Shah have shed light on the urgent need for a revamp within Bollywood. It is time for filmmakers, producers, and all stakeholders to come together and create a sustainable and viable film industry. Otherwise, the brewing sentiment of #boycott Bollywood may turn into a harsh reality, and this time, the arrogant filmmakers won't just be facing the disenchanted audience, but also the aggrieved distributors head on.